Hello everyone, it's Creepy and Tina.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys having a splendid day and that you guys are in the best of health.
Yes, with health as always being most important. And today we're going to bring you some Dominican Republic news. We always like to do our little updates. There's been a lot going on, so let's get into it, shall we?
Shall we? Let's do it.
Well, the U.S. Department of State increased the alert for travel to the Dominican Republic, reaching, it was a 2, so it was a level 2, which that's moderate. That's, most places honestly have a 2 or 3. They raised it to a 4. Their reasoning behind it was incidents of the coronavirus and citizen insecurity. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
So the alert level rose moderately and just implies that travelers should exercise greater caution, especially with the health situation. But you should be doing that, honestly, no matter where you're going to travel. You should always be watching out for COVID.
Well, anyway, if you go in any country, I don't care if you go from state to state.
Yeah,
you got to watch everything these days.
True.
Because things ain't what they used to be.
True. And they're saying that it's because they have a very high level of COVID-19 in the country, because I guess the numbers have, just like they are in the U.S., kind of gone all over the place. Well, the reason they're saying for the citizen insecurity is because there's been an increase, of course, like there has even been in actually Las Vegas, increase in crime, violent crimes, armed robberies, homicides, sexual assaults. So they said that it's a kind of a cause for concern in the Dominican Republic. The police forces, they say, are being really concentrated in tourist areas. So if you're in a tourist area, you shouldn't have too much to be afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like during the day, you see a lot of cops. But if you're on non-tourist streets and cities, like say a lot of our guys do, they go to really get the feel of the Dominican Republic. And so then they stay in places in Santiago that are not really touristy, you know, to save $1 or whatever, or Airbnb, some of the nicer areas. They just say don't physically resist, obviously, a robbery. Don't show signs of wealth, like wearing expensive jewelry and watches. But, we've said that on many, many videos.
Right. That stuff. Don't go out there being flashy, wearing Rolexes and all the other kind of stuff, because it's just going to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, I agree full-heartedly. And we've got lots of videos that you guys can watch where we give tips on what you should and shouldn't do when you're going over to the DR. So go back in our catalog and look at some of those. And of course, rainy season just doesn't want to go away in the DR, but it's crazy weather everywhere.
There you go.
I mean, how many of you guys are up to here in snow right now? So the north and the northeast region of the island are experiencing moderate to intense downpours, isolated electrical storms, and wind gusts. So like I always say, don't just pack an umbrella, pack your patience, because if you happen to stay somewhere and electricity goes in and out and in and out, you got to just be patient and make sure that where you're staying definitely has a backup generator.
Backup generator, right.
Yes, because we've said that in a million videos. Make sure you have a backup generator. Make sure you have supplies if the streets get flooded, because sometimes some of the streets do flood out and you might not be able to get out of wherever you're staying. And make sure always to have cash on you, because if the electricity were to go out, let's say while you're out shopping or running some errands or doing something, to bring back to your Airbnb, like food shopping or whatever, they're only going to take cash. So a lot of the local models only take cash anyway. So always make sure you bring cash so that you don't have any problems with that. Other than that, they said very humid because of all the rains in the 80s, closer to the 90s, so that upper 80s. And yeah, it's October. It should be over with. But hey, welcome to global warming.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the humidity ain't no joke. You guys come from other places that the humidity is not as bad. This island, the Dominican Republic, is humidity on steroids.
I think we feel like that because we were from Vegas and it was dry. And then we went there and it was like, it was a lot to get used to.
But not only that, but also, I mean, it affects your clothes. I had stuff shipped here, and I had to throw away 3 pairs of shoes and some other stuff because of the moisture. Now, our stuff was placed on a ship. and they're sailed all the way from the Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo docks, all the way through the Caribbean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, until it got here to Lisbon.
Yes.
Okay, so all that
We've
moisture.
got a video with it, arriving. So watch the video.
Yeah. So all that moisture will get into your stuff, and you're gonna end up,
Crack
I tried to get rid
leather,
of most of the stuff that I could, but now I have to get rid of even some more stuff and buy some new stuff.
So also, there's a new airline. So if you're considering coming to the DR from, say, Miami, Florida, the Dominican airline, so it's a Dominican-based airline, it's called Red Air, offers special prices for its daily route from Santo Domingo to Miami. They said they'll have 2 flights daily. And here's the website, so you guys can check them out. I went to the site, and I personally didn't see no great big discount that would make me pick them over anybody else. And I feel like everybody has elevated prices right now on airfare.
Right.
So, I mean, that's just me.
I think
Check
it's
it out
because of
and
high fuel. I think it's because of high fuel prices.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I told him that.
Yeah.
And he made a really good point when he said that. It was like, yeah, you got to remember fuel. So, yes. I believe that also. And also, Norwind Airlines has had flights coming. It started, I think, about a month and a half ago from Moscow to Punta Cana and Puerto Plata twice a week. So, actually, if anybody of you knew this, the pandemic actually caused the tourism market in the DR to allow Russia to creep up to the number 3 spot of the most amount of tourists visiting the island. So, of course, USA always stays strong and battles Canada back and forth for first and second. But unbeknownst to any of us, Russia crept into number 3.
And I couldn't believe it. I was shocked on that one.
So there you go.
I was shocked. Never seen that one coming.
Yeah, so that's just a little bit of what's going on in the DR if you guys are deciding to travel or, doing a scouting mission.
And just stay safe and keep your whatever valuables you bring, keep them close to you and make sure you have a safe wherever you stand.
Yes.
If
and
you
be
want
safe.
your stuff still there,
no matter where you go.
Get back.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, between the time, always remember that life is to be enjoyed.
Yes, so always make sure to hit that subscribe, hit that notifications bell, give this and all videos a thumbs up, because hitting that subscribe and hitting that thumbs up is the free and easy way to patron the channel. And remember that, as always, all information is underneath any and all videos.
So until next video, peace.